how's it going, guys? It is Jaku, and I was watching a YouTube video not long ago. It was by one of my favorite YouTubers, and it was basically a video regarding what makes a good YouTuber, or why should you become a YouTuber. And I was watching this video, and I was thinking through the whole time, okay, what about this video can I apply to myself? And when I was doing so, I was thinking about, I haven't really determined a specific type of way that I'm going to be broadcasting my content on my channel. And all I've been doing right now has just been putting some duels here and there, putting a couple pack openings, things like that. But one of the things I've been doing the most of has just been kind of like just recording myself, just kind of doing like these back and forths between myself and you guys, just talking straight to you guys from the camera, like no editing. This is just me naturally coming out. And I've kind of figured, you know what, this is something that I like to do. I like to just go ahead and talk to you guys about what it is that is going on with the game right now, what it is that I've been dealing with, things that I've been seeing overall as time just goes on. And I have been watching the format evolving since I started, which was sometime around like last year, about a year ago almost. I forget the exact date of when I started, but it was right around the time where I started to get serious, was just before dragons became a thing in the TCG. Which, at that point, I just kind of blacked out because in addition to the fact that just I didn't want to be really a big part of the dragon format, I just kind of also had some other things that were going on in my life that I just kind of had to sort out. So, because of those reasons, I just kind of stopped playing for a while. And it really, I kind of regret having done that, just because of the fact that I didn't really get to develop myself, and it cost me a lot of time in being able to actually work on the channel, because the channel is something I love. I mean, I love being able to just get out here talking to you guys. It makes me just feel a lot less stressed. It is a great way for me to just relax, be able to chill out with everybody else, and just be able to get my thoughts across to everyone. And I don't know how many of you guys feel the same way. I don't know how many of you guys might like just this back and forth sort of thing. I haven't really been able to change a lot of my content recently just because of the fact that I've been working so much lately, and I have not had really any time to go to a local shop, be able to go do any decent recordings of duels like I used to. And I've just been super busy. But one of the things that I kind of do want to get back into the rhythm of things is just being able to figure out something that I want to do with my channel. And I've decided one of those things that I want to do with my channel is just basically keep these back and forths going. Just kind of like a vlog, I guess. I mean, I've never really thought I was going to be one to do vlogs, but I could see myself doing something like this for Yu-Gi-Oh! At least every so often. I'm not going to do this like every single time. This isn't going to be like the life of the channel, so don't worry about that. But probably maybe something like once a week I'll do like a video blog or something like that. And I'll go ahead and I'll just talk to you guys about that. But another thing that I really wanted to get into the rhythm of things of doing with the channel is I'm really interested in doing recordings, but of online stuff. Like, I want to go ahead and start recording some games on DN, DevPro, want to get some duels going, things like that, because I don't get to go to the shop anymore, and I can't rely on my friends for crap to be able to do some recording themselves. Guess who it's down to? And another thing that I gotta work on, probably, that I want to work on for sure, is I love the aspect of being a spectator on things like DN and on DevPro. I love being a watcher because by no means am I a pro player. Like, I already know I'm not a pro player. I've already told you guys, I'm a casual player at heart. That's not going to change. I could play competitively, but I choose not to. I just want to go ahead and like just actually watch people who are pros, people who have tested decks, people who have spent time actually learning how to play them, mastered them, be able to play against other people of the same caliber. Like, I want to see a genuinely good Mermail player, like, who knows the deck in and out as well as I know something like my heroes, play the deck against somebody who probably plays like Evil Swarms expertly. That's like the kind of matchups I want to see. I want to see people who are going to be like tested and like people who are going to actually be making like the best plays possible. Not necessarily pros, but just like good players. And that's one of the things I want to just look, kind of like analyzing people like that. And if that's something you guys are interested in, then stick around, because that's something that I'm going to be planning on focusing on for a little bit. That's maybe even make that like a big segment along with the whole back and forths that we have. And other than that, I'm going to see if I can try and get into the rhythm of things back in the locals, at least not during the weekends, maybe during the weekdays, because I don't get to really see anybody. But when I go to my locals, more than likely it's probably just going to be fun duels, because I'm not really seeing anybody of like the good players on the weekdays. They all come on the weekends for the tournaments, and me, I already showed you guys the 4 decks that I'm working on. My Heroes, my Fabled, Ghost Tricks, and my Project deck, which is coming along surprisingly well now. Like, it's been doing a lot better. Once I have that project get finalized, maybe I'll even go ahead and I'll duel one game, and I'll be able to show you guys kind of how that match works out. But I'll let you guys know about that. I'll keep you guys all updated, but for now, I'm planning on doing some major changes to my channels and things like that, because I know that it gets boring to just watch these kinds of videos. Don't get me wrong. I know that this can be just kind of like, this is just really lame. And me, I kind of do want to go ahead and get like a little bit of variety in here. So, thank you everybody who has stuck around with me. I really do appreciate you guys who are with me right now. And I promise to go ahead and start improving my content very soon. It's just that I've been having a rather rough point in my life right now, where I've just had to, my parents basically and I have been kind of having a little bit of falling out recently, and I've been having to become a little bit more self-sufficient, and as a result I've had to go ahead and make sure that like I got a good job, I'm keeping myself good in school right now. I've been paying for pretty much a lot of my stuff that I've got now. I haven't asked my parents for money in a long while, which is something I am very, very proud of myself for doing. And other than that, I'm pretty good so far. So I'm hoping that now that I've got things a little bit more settled out, and if things can stay this way, I'm definitely going to be improving content. So thank you again, everybody, for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. I promise I'll try and do the best content I can for you guys, at least to my natural self. I don't really feel like it's necessary to try and do something or be somebody I'm not, because he made a good point right now, and I was watching this YouTuber. He made the point that there's only going to be one kind of YouTuber of every kind, that there's only going to be like one MCOL40, there's only going to be one Vexicus HBIC, there's only going to be one Asian Eyes, there's only one Asian Persuasion, so on and so forth. So I'm going to be me, I'm going to be Jaku D, and I'm going to just do what I do naturally, which is just myself being myself, and just trying to make myself a little bit better at the game. But maybe you guys can get better at the game with me, or maybe you guys can make me better at the game. I don't know yet. I'm probably gonna, for my next video, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm gonna be either having, no, my next video is gonna be, I'm gonna be opening up a box of Legacy of the Valiant, because I'm gonna do something like that now. Every time a new set comes out, I'm always gonna buy a box, and I'll open it up on the channel here so you guys can all see like how broken my luck is. I wish. And maybe after that I'll put up a profile of one of my decks so I can actually get some help on that. But other than that, that's all I have to say for now, and I thank you guys again for watching. This has been Jaku, and I'll catch you guys later.